Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FJ Media. For those people who have not subscribed to FJ Media, make sure you touch the subscription bell. After you have touched this subscription bell, YouTube will be automatically notifying you when you upload our latest video. So you just take 1 or 2 seconds, touch the subscription bell, then YouTube will be notifying you when we upload our latest video. So before we start our topic of today, there is a Lastra Bump Free. Lastra Bump Free is a shaving balm solution. It has a proven result. It is effective and widely recommended by doctors. So if you know you have not used Lastra Bump Free, make sure you grab one Lastra Bump Free because it's a shaving balm solution and it has a proven result. So before we start our topic of today, Fred Okemo Matiangi was supposed to go to Meru tour for 3 days. So before we start our topic of today, because this is the one which is going to form the basis of this analysis, let's hear Peter Munya, because we all know Peter Munya, Fred Okemo Matiangi, those are Uhuru Kenyatta allies. So before we start our topic of today, let's hear Peter Munya issued as press statement today.
Na ndio pia tunasema, na ni vizuri position imeanza kusema, tunasema UN Security Council and the other international agencies that are involved, get also involved. Get involved. Kenya is a center. I mean, UN, one of the biggest offices of the UN in the world, the second to actually the one in New York, is in Nairobi. It is in Nairobi. So international community pia must start thinking. Because even though we are a country on our own and independent, we are also part of humanity. We are members of the other nations, you know. We have a place in the United Nations. So we need Kenya to be looked carefully, because the way we are sliding into a very dangerous situation where a government turns against its own citizens. You have a government which you have elected turning against you, turning against your businesses, killing you, abducting you, merely because you have chosen to exercise your rights as citizens. So that's why we have said we are postponing those meetings for now, because we don't want to give them an excuse to infiltrate our meetings and cause name when people are already suffering. Analyzed and debate about this matter. Clearly, there are elements within government that are directly involved in the violence, either direct involvement or acquiescing to what is happening. People are organized, goons are organized, they are there, police are there and doing nothing. What does that mean? There was no police presence anywhere here, even when people, even all the way to Nairobi through social media, known there is a supermarket burning. There's nobody there. Police didn't do anything. So the goons that went to attack Meru Central, Mount Kenya milk plant that is owned by farmers from this region, was some big gang organized to go and burn the place so that people can, you know, the population can be, those who do dairy can be turned against the opposition.
You have heard Peter Munya issuing a press statement today. They have cancelled the Fred Okemo Matiangi tour, because we all know today Fred Okemo Matiangi was supposed to start his campaign tour in Meru. Yes, he was supposed to start today, 10th, up to date 13th this month. So he was going to campaign for Meru for 3 days. And Peter Munya, you have heard, they have cancelled that tour. Why do you think Peter Munya cancelled that event? Number one, before we start our topic of today, for those people who have not subscribed to FJ Media, make sure you touch the subscription bell, because this is the place where you're going to get the latest and hottest news like never before. So why do you think Peter Munya decided to cancel the tour of Meru? Number one, First of all, the cancellation of the planned tour is a sign of weakness. And if Matiangi is a serious candidate, he was not supposed to cancel a tour in Meru. Uh, and we all know there is a wrangles in Meru between Rigathi Gachagua and Rigathi Gachagua and Uhuru Kenyatta, because we all know Rigathi Gachagua wants the DCP party to dominate the whole of Central Meru, the whole of Central and Meru. And we all know also Fred Okemo Matiangi has his party, and we know even Jubilee Party has his party. Their party leader is Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So Rigathi wants, when Matiangi is touring in Meru or in Central, DC, the DCP allies, which is they are aligned with Rigathi Gachagua. Once Matiangi, when he is touring there, they are under Rigathi Gachagua. That's why Fred Okemo Matiangi, the DCP, it's not constant. The DCP ally, the people who align with the Rigathi Gachagua, were not comfortable, because we all know yesterday Rigathi Gachagua jetted out of the country, so they didn't want Matiangi to come as Matiangi in the central. So there is a wrangles in this even opposition, and I've once told these people in FJ media, when these people will choose a presidential candidate, that's where this opposition will start to will break, because Rigathi Gachagua wants to be a Mount Kenya kingpin. Uhuru Kenyatta feel like he is the Mount Kenya kingpin. So, and Fred Okemo Matiangi, it's not vying under DCP party. Fred Okemo Matiangi, we have had even Jeremiah Kioni saying that their presidential candidate will be Fred Okemo Matiangi. So they don't want to Fred Okemo Matiangi to come and to get the support base of Central people and Meru people without Rigathi Gachagua. So that's why, because we know these people are undermining each other. These people of opposition are undermining each other, and everybody wants to be a kingpin. So Rigathi Gachagua wants to take control, and we all know Rigathi, as per now, Rigathi Gachagua has taken control of Mount Kenya. So Rigathi Gachagua want to take control of both Mount Kenya and Meru, so that if they're going to negotiate, he wants to negotiate with the people of Meru and Central. So that's why he is consolidating the votes from Mulima, and the votes he wants to even to consolidate the votes from Meru, so that if they are going to bargaining, he's going to be the one who is controlling the votes from those areas. So they want, so Fred Matiangi will find it rough, because there is no way the DCP allies, which are with Rigathi Gachagua, will allow him to come there without Rigathi Gachagua. So for those people who have not subscribed to FJ Media, make sure you subscribe to FJ Media, because this is the place where you are going to get the latest news like never before. Thanks. God bless. Bye bye.